In traditional Chinese medicine, the mind and body are deeply connected. In traditional Chinese medicine, the mind and body are seen as interconnected systems. Qi, or life energy, flows through the body, influencing both physical and mental health. Acupuncture stimulates specific points to restore balance to the flow of qi, alleviating symptoms. Qigong practices, like meditation and movement, help cultivate and balance qi for overall well-being. In Eastern medicine, emotions are believed to be stored in specific organs, affecting physical health. By addressing mental and emotional imbalances, Eastern medicine can prevent and treat physical diseases. NASA uses zippers on astronaut suits to ensure safety and functionality in extreme conditions. Explore more surprising uses of zippers beyond fashion. NASA's astronaut suits rely on zippers for safety and functionality in extreme space conditions. Zippers on spacesuits help maintain internal pressure and prevent decompression. Astronauts' gloves have zippers to make it easier to put them on and take them off. The zippers used in spacesuits are custom-made to withstand extreme temperatures. Zippers are also used in other space equipment, like storage bags and sleeping bags. The use of zippers in space exploration highlights their versatility beyond fashion applications. Did you know that the nocebo effect can actually cause real physical harm? The nocebo effect is the opposite of the placebo effect, where negative expectations cause harm. In one study, 54% of patients experienced side effects from a dummy pill with a warning label. The nocebo effect can increase anxiety, pain, and even lower immune system function. Our brains process negative expectations as a threat, triggering a stress response that affects physiology. The nocebo effect can be contagious, spreading from person to person through social interaction. By understanding the nocebo effect, we can work to reduce harm and improve treatment outcomes. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster was one of the worst nuclear accidents in history, caused by a tsunami that hit the plant in 2011. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster released 2.5 times more radioactive material than Chernobyl. The accident was triggered by a 9-magnitude earthquake and tsunami on the 11th of March 2011. The plant's cooling systems failed, causing a meltdown of the nuclear reactor's fuel rods. Radioactive iodine-131 has a half-life of 8 days, but can still harm humans at high concentrations. The disaster forced the evacuation of over 100,000 people from the surrounding area. Similar nuclear plants are still operating today, with some lacking adequate tsunami defenses. Uncover the story of port wine's origins in the Douro Valley, from its 17th century beginnings to its modern-day production methods and distinctive flavor profile. Port wine originated in the Douro Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Portugal. In the 17th century, British merchants added brandy to still fermenting wine to preserve it for export. The Douro Valley's unique terroir, with schist soil and hot summers, contributes to port's distinctive flavor. There are 4 main types of port: ruby, tawny, white, and vintage, each with its own aging process. The traditional method of foot-treading grapes in granite tanks is still used in some port wine production. Aged port wine can last for decades, with some vintages improving in flavor over 50 years or more. Check out the PAL V Liberty flying car with rotor blades that allow it to take off vertically and see its impressive flight capabilities. Meet the PAL V Liberty, a flying car with rotor blades for vertical takeoff. It has a single rotor with 3 blades for efficient lift and stability. The PAL V Liberty can reach speeds of up to 197 miles per hour. Its flight range is approximately 275 miles on a single tank of fuel. This flying car can transition from vertical takeoff to horizontal flight seamlessly. The PAL V Liberty is a prototype, with production planned for the near future. Meet GNZ-11, the most distant galaxy ever observed, which is 13.4 billion light-years away. GNZ-11 is the most distant galaxy ever observed, 13.4 billion light-years away from Earth. Light from GNZ-11 has been traveling through space for 13.4 billion years to reach us. The galaxy is seen as it existed just 400 million years after the Big Bang. GNZ-11 is incredibly small and faint, with a mass of only 1% of the Milky Way. The Hubble Space Telescope and the W.M. Keck Observatory worked together to capture its image. Studying GNZ11 provides a unique glimpse into the early universe's formation and evolution. Meet MONIAC, the Monetary National Income Analog Computer, built in 1949. MONIAC, the Monetary National Income Analog Computer, was built in 1949 to model economic systems. This hydraulic computer used colored water to represent money flowing through the economy. MONIAC was used by the British government to predict financial trends and make informed policy decisions. The machine consisted of 300 meters of tubing, 15 tanks, and a control panel with 200 meters of cable. MONIAC's inventor, Bill Phillips, was a Kiwi economist who built the first machine in his garage. Despite being obsolete, MONIAC remains an important milestone in the development of economic modeling and computing. Learn essential tips and strategies from military experts and pro gamers on how to prevent friendly fire incidents in games and real-life combat situations. In military operations, friendly fire accounts for up to 15% of all casualties. Pro gamers use voice chat to clarify positions and avoid team kills. Identifying uniforms and insignia can prevent misidentification in combat. In Call of Duty, 70% of team kills occur due to poor communication. Military experts recommend using distinctive markings on vehicles to avoid friendly fire. In-game maps and mini-maps can help gamers track friendly positions and avoid accidents. Uncover the legend of Agartha, a hidden city allegedly located inside a hollow earth, and examine the historical roots of this myth with historian Dr. The concept of Agartha originated from ancient Hindu and Buddhist texts, dating back to the 5th century BCE. Agartha is believed to be a hidden city inside a hollow earth, inhabited by advanced beings with supernatural powers. The idea of a hollow earth was popularized by John Cleves Symmes Jr. in 1818, who proposed an expedition to the North Pole to find an entrance. Simms's theory was later developed by writers and occultists, including Helena Blavatsky, who linked Agartha to Atlantis and Lemuria. Some modern conspiracy theorists believe Agartha is connected to UFOs and extraterrestrial life, citing alleged sightings and encounters.